gentleman from Texas is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I have Mr. McCaul of Texas for 3 minutes, who is a co-sponsor of the bill.
The gentleman from Texas is recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank the ranking member. Let me thank the author of the bill, Ms. Giffords, for her great leadership and what I consider to be a very one of the most important issues. That's energy independence. I'm proud to rise in support of this bill. I was proud to be a co-sponsor of this bill. One thing is certain: the sun always rises, and it is important for us as a nation to harness that energy. This is landmark legislation that, in my view, will make the United States a true leader in solar technology and in energy independence. And what I particularly like about the bill is the collaboration between the academic environment, the universities, the Department of Education, and the private sector. I personally like the fact that the private sector is involved in this, rather than just some bureaucrat behind closed doors in Washington, D.C. making those decisions. I recently met with the Stanford Research Institute and looked at their photovoltaic technology. The University of Texas, Austin, in my district, is also involved with the manufacturing of these photovoltaics, along with countless high-tech companies like Applied Materials and many others. There's a lot of support for this bill in my district, and I think it's important to note out that this bill has the support of the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, National Association of Manufacturers, IBM, BP, Intel, National Semiconductor. The Chamber recently urged us to vote for this and said increased research, development, and demonstration of solar technology is crucial to America's energy security needs. You know, we talk a lot about energy independence around here, but today we really have something tangible to do about it, and that is to support this legislation. You know, as a former counterterrorism prosecutor, it disturbs me that we export $700 billion from this country to countries overseas that don't have our best interest at heart. We need to change our energy policy, and this is a critical piece to that. This is a great step forward for this nation towards achieving that goal of energy independence. My district really represents the broad spectrum of the differences. On one hand, the Houston suburbs with oil and gas. On the other hand, Austin, Texas, which is a green technology center. It's my view that we need all of this energy. We need to make more of this energy here in the United States, which will in turn create more energy for Americans and create more American jobs. In my view, we can have a hybrid energy policy, if you will. We can go green, and at the same time we can drill. And so I think this bill, again, is an important step forward towards that path to energy independence. Solar energy, in my view, has one of the best potentials for alternative energies out there. And it can be placed on rooftops. Transmission is not as much of an issue. And we are on the cutting edge of a huge breakthrough in this country where we can harness the sun's energy and provide the energy that this country desperately needs. And with that, I yield back. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The gentleman yields his time back. Gentleman's time has expired. The gentleman from Tennessee is recognized.
Mr. Chairman, first let me thank Mr. McCaul for his significant contribution to this bill, and more importantly, really for his constructive role he plays on our committee. And I yield 2 minutes to the gentleman from Rhode Island, Mr.